What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Dark Green Poop back again to read chapter 1152 of One Piece. All right, guys. A couple of things before I start. First thing is, I thought that I'd have to read two chapters. I thought I was behind, but I didn't realize that last week was a break. So I just need to read one chapter, which is great because that means I'm up to date. Yeah, I thought I was behind 2 weeks because in my head I was like, oh yeah, I reacted to the chapter, and then I thought about it. I was like, wait, what the hell? No, I didn't. And then when I checked, there was no chapter last week anyway. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I didn't have to record. Yeah, so that's the first thing. Second thing is, guys, it is super hot here in Canada right now. It's probably like the hottest it's been in so long. So I installed my air conditioning. You can't really see it, but there's like a little tube here. So if you guys hear like a big like fan or something, that's my air conditioning. It's literally right beside me because it doesn't fit anywhere else. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that I did put on like a noise suppression and or a noise gate, so or a sound gate, so like most likely you won't hear it, but if you do hear something every now and then, it is my air conditioning. You might even hear it while I talk, right, in the background. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to mention that I have a noise gate, so it should be like minimal to no noise. But if you do hear something, then it's my air conditioning. But anyways, let's just get this started, guys. Chapter 1152. Yo. What happened last chapter? Last chapter was like shit was hitting the fan, right? Yeah, they're all just fighting. But yeah, I don't want to. I was gonna go back and like see just to make sure I knew what was happening, but I'm pretty sure it's just gonna show me. Anyways, chapter 1152, a horrible day. Shit. Alright, so your pilgrimage Thomas and Migasa hat delivered to Kawamatsu, daimyo of Hakumai. Nice. His hat! Okay, anyways, let's get to this. Page 2 and 3. Hurry to the lift! Do your best with that fool, Gerd. That fool, Gerd. Alright. Take care, guy. Take care, you guys. Ultra rare Gerd, I will give it my all. Make it snappy, Hajrudin. We've got to go. Oh yeah, so they're going to go to this school. I forgot which tier that was. That's not the sun one. The sun one's at the very top, right? I think there's the middle one. Is it heaven? I forgot what the tiers were in terms of where they live. But anyways, I'll stay too, Luffy. We can't move Mr. Yao when he's so badly injured. Alright, thanks, Chopper. Damn, he's hurt that bad. Oi, Mugiwara Luffy. Make a mental note of how you use your color of the Supreme King. They are not immortal. Scopper giving some clues here. Thanks, I've got this one. I'm gonna save Colin, and everyone else. Because last chapter we did see Scopper Gaban hurt. I forgot his name. Shoot, you know which guy I'm talking about? The Thorns guy, right? We saw him like slice him, and he wasn't regenerating. So that's something that we have to. I mean, Scopper knows something about that. Also, before I forget, Gunko, the real Gunko knows Brook, right? Like not the one being possessed by Emu right now, because I'm pretty sure Emu came in and possessed her. That's why she's in like devil form or whatever. But yeah, let's go. You've helped me see the sense of it, Gaban. I wasn't able to verbalize my own power, and in that case, I've experienced it for myself. The Holy Knights can be stopped. Undo my cuffs and take me with you, Hajrudin. You're going to fight for Elbap. So from this, it sounds like it sounds like Loki has already been fighting, or he's fought the not the Celestial Dragon, sorry, the Holy Knights before. I wasn't able to verbalize my own power, and in that case, I've experienced it for myself. The Holy Knights can be stopped. Right. Anyways, page 4 and 5. I'm not taking you anywhere. Seems like there's more than one of you with Supreme King Haki. Who, me? No, it's Zoro! Yeah, I had a feeling. I'm tired of Mossad and Jinbei stealing all of my glory. You there, Swordsman, you seem quite at ease with it. Yo, this just confirms Zoro's conquerors. Yeah, I know that like it was kind of confirmed in well, I would say that it was solidified during the anime of Wano, right? Because during the manga of Wano, we weren't really sure because they were drawings and it was black and white. But like this just further solidifies it with Scopper Gaban. The anime, like it shows the conquerors, right? Like we see the red lightning, so we kind of just assumed that Zoro had it, and we saw him use it unknowingly, right? Made people pass out. But I mean, just Scopper saying this further solidifies. But Sanji, I feel like Sanji is going to get his. That's what I feel like. If the thing is, Scopper, I think Scopper needs to have it as well. I'm not sure if he'll show him or if Oda will show Scopper having it, but I feel like a Scopper would need to have it as well for Sanji to have it. Wait, I can use Supreme King Haki? What? You didn't know that? It's flowing out of you. Oh, freaking Luffy's just like, what the hell? Unbelievable. Haki is a power that's only useful when you consciously control it. How do you expect to support your captain and Emperor of the Sea without knowing that? Sorry. So this is where Zoro learns to control his conquerors. So Haki is a power that's only useful when you consciously control it. So when it's like oozing out of him and he's not using it, it's just like it's useless, right? It's just energy in the air type of thing. See, because even Luffy sees it, he's just like, oh, Zoro knows how to use conquerors, right? Like it's flowing out of him. There's so much. Zoro has so much conquerors, it's just flowing out of him. But that could also be from the fact that Zoro doesn't know how to control it yet himself, so it's just oozing out. But anyways, hey Gramps, what about me? This pathetic Hashuden, you'd rather have outsiders save our homeland? Elbaf already has me! He's pissed, Loki. Is that a fact? Because I can certainly see you betraying Elbaf and joining the side of the government instead. You more or less already did that once. Ooh, how can I possibly trust you? He's joined the government before. Hurry, Hashuden. Wasted time means more victims. Hey, Loki. What's Luffy about to say? Yo! Yo. You know that once Luffy says, join my crew. Guys, what did I say? The very first time we see Loki. Yo, I am so hyped right now. The very first time we see Loki, what did I say, yo? I'm like, I have this inkling. I have this feeling that Loki's going to join the Straw Hats. You could go back to my reaction when we first meet Loki. It's recorded. It's there. I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna just throw a wild theory out there and just say, what if Loki joins? Right? Like he seems kind of evil, but not really. He was talking to somebody he knows, Shanks, and we don't know the full story of why he killed his dad. Yo, we know every. Okay, guys. All right. So something I want to say first. We know that every time Luffy says, join my crew, even if they don't join right away, like at the beginning of the arc or something, they're either joining at the end, they're fighting together and they're joining at the end, right? And I think I mentioned this before, even if Loki doesn't fully join, like isn't a full member of the Straw Hat, like he's not the 11th member or something, he's at least going to be in the fleet. But yo, I'm just so hyped that I kind of called this. No, well, it's not 100% that he's joining the crew, but at the same time, every time Luffy says this, and like the person doesn't agree at first, they always find their way onto the Sunny or the Mary, right? At the time. No way. Oh yeah, I have to deal with this, but yeah, no freaking way. I knew it. He has to join, man. And the thing is, I was talking about this too, right? Like, I was like, man, but he's a giant. How he's gonna be on the ship and stuff? But we have Vegapunk on Elbaf. I'm pretty sure Vegapunk could come up with like some sort of like machine or something to shrink Loki, and then grow him whenever, right? Sorry guys, I'm super hyped. My head's going all over the place. But yes, if you guys might, anyways, I don't want to keep harping on it. But yo, if Loki joins the Straw Hats, yo, anyways, then can we set him free, Hajrudin? Oh, forget about it, Luffy. There's no way this enormous freak fits on our ship. I was talking about this. What about the food? He eats more than you. Come on, it sounds like Elbaf doesn't want you around anyway. I think it'd be fun with you, and if anybody's got a problem, I'll whoop them. Shut your mouth, Pipsqueak. Why would I ever be a henchman for you? Is that what your instinct tells you, Straw Hat? I want to see him fight. Guys, this might be one of the happiest times I've been. I'm not lying to you. This is freaking fire. Loki's joining the Straw Hats. The strength of the crew is going to be Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Loki, Jinbei. Sanji's still number 3 for me because he's been part of the crew since East Blue. He's one of the starting 5 that put their foot on the barrel. So Sanji will be number 3. But Loki, I think Loki's stronger than Jinbei. I really hope he joins, and I hope Oda doesn't just do like a little turnaround like he did with Yamato. And I still have hope that Yamato joins the Straw Hats, maybe after this arc, after she's done her pilgrimage, or he, whatever Yamato wants to go by. Cool with that, but pretty sure Yamato's joining the Straw Hats after the pilgrimage. Let's go. Anyways, sorry guys, I'm just so hyped, yo, because like I like Loki's design. I really like him. Anyways, Hagen, what's the hold up? We gotta push the lift. I'm coming now. I'm sorry, Straw Hat, but Elbaf has condemned Loki to death. You can't have him. Oh darn. Nah, he's gonna make it happen. Hagen, go on and unlock Loki's chains. Oh man, he's telling him too. Now you too, mister. Yeah, why do you say this? Loki killed 113 soldiers in the castle 14 years ago. He gave Chief Jarul a most grievous wound and slaughtered his own father. His crimes are monstrous and historic in scale. I know, but the day it happened, we felt an extreme abnormal hockey from the castle, and Shanks and I headed for Horus Castle together. We didn't see the whole thing, but we were there. You what? Huh? Did you just say Shanks? Give me a sec. Let me collect my thoughts. So Shanks was here at that time that it happened. Okay, anyways, let's keep going. Sorry, Stanson, you'll have to go up first. Zoro, Sanji, will catch up with you soon. Shanks obsessed fool. What? Don't call Shanks a fool. He's talking about you, fool. Gaban, who better to tell the story to than Hajrudin? You're still brothers even if your mothers are different. Brother from another mother. Anyways, you have 3 minutes to explain everything. This is what we needed, right? Because we weren't sure why Loki did it. And there had to be a reason. What happened in the castle that day 14 years ago, Loki? If you're a true warrior of Elbaf, then swear by the name of God and speak the truth. It's a cruel demand, brother. You want me to relive that event? I'd rather not remember the details. It was a horrible day. Someone's coming from the sky. Okay, so here's the flashback. So I'm just looking at all the other panels. It looks like there's like a flashback panel at the top, because it looks like that's the king with the horns. It was a horrible day. Someone has come from the sky 14 years ago. Daga ha ha ha. Oh no, Loki! I mean, Prince Loki has returned. Harald's Castle Elbath. Chief Jarul is here as well. Something's coming from the sky. So that's Loki coming from the sky. Douchelands. He summoned you too, Loki? Hey, we're family. You're looking good though, old man. Just try not to live too long, eh? Shut your mouth. His Majesty is in the throne room. Who is that? Maybe it's just a oh no, they're just random soldiers? Yeah, it might be. What does he want with me anyway? I have no interest in a man who'd sell his soul to the world government. So the dad is the one that... Okay. I have no interest in a man who'd sell his soul to the world government. Bro, this is Luffy, bro. He's joined the Straw Hats. These are the people who killed Rocks. If Elbath is going in that direction, they'll make an enemy out of me. These are the people who killed Rocks. So yeah, the world government killed Rocks, and we know that Loki loved the Rocks pirates, right? Or the, I guess, Zebek himself, right? Lower your volume. I'm an old man now. I'd rather leave the politics to the younger folks. And that lackadaisical attitude is exactly the problem. It's how you end up with peace-addicted children with no idea of how to swing a weapon. That's the age we live in. My granddaughter's granddaughter doesn't fight, and she's adorable. So this is where all like the mentality starts to change of Elbath, right? It's very peaceful, right? They're not like the warriors anymore of the sea that they were known as. But Loki and Colon, he's they're like the, I don't know, I guess like the last remaining remnants of that type of like mentality, that battle mentality. Oh, sorry guys, page 10 and 11, I forgot to mention. Oh, you guys can see it right in the video. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, doesn't make she's adorable. Soft old dullard. Train her up. Use some discipline. What's that ruckus? It's coming from the throne room. Chief Jarul, thank you for coming. And Loki, my prince, welcome back. Hey, I heard that. Just a minute. Let me check with the king. He summoned me here. This is my home. Move! Oh, kicks the guard! Just open the damn door, you clown! Stop! No violence, Sir Harald. See? Like, yo, this is my house. You let me in. You dumb? Don't check the schedule. I'm the schedule. You know what I'm saying? I'll be at home when I want to be at home. Just kicks the guard. Hey, Pop, I'm back. Oh, Your Majesty, huh? Harald, what's going on in here? Oh, they betrayed him. No, but why is he like all black? Like the elders. Like he looks like the Sun World, Gabon's house. The view is simply enormous. This place is the best, ain't it? Ha ha ha. That's Shanks. Been a while since we shared a good bath together. What's it been? 3 or 4 years? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Captain died 10 years ago. So this was 14 years ago, so Roger died 24 years ago. Okay. Has it really been that long? It must feel like an eternity for you then. I feel like there's some meaning in that. Because like, also, never noticed that tattoo on Shanks' left arm. Because there was a theory, right? With like, during the war, right? Where Shanks stops it. There was a big theory going around like that Shanks might have some sort of like time travel, or maybe like time goes slowly for him because like, how was he able to stop Akainu from punching Kobe before his crew even got there, right? Like, it kind of makes sense a little bit when we saw in the anime, when we saw Shanks one-shot Kid at Elbath, right? We saw how fast he traveled from boat to boat, right? And he got there quick. But there was no, like, it's just weird. And now that, yeah, it was just like a weird situation. Nobody knew really what was going on, but you know, we don't really know much about Shanks, right? Except that his hockey is crazy. But Gabon here saying was, are you kidding? Captain died 10 years ago. Has it really been that long? It must feel like an eternity for you then. Why would it feel like an eternity for Shanks and not for everybody else in the crew? Right? Well, I could be overthinking this, and maybe it's because Gabon knows that Shanks really loved the captain or really loved Roger, so like it must have felt like an eternity that he was dead. But at the same time, everybody loved Roger. Like in that crew, I felt like Rayleigh, every time he thinks of Roger, just like tears up, right? So I don't think it's that. Does Shanks have the ability to like some time ability? Why would it like with Scopper saying that? It's like Shanks. It's taking. It's like Shanks is moving slowly, like maybe in his head, like he's moving at like a faster pace than everybody else. Like his mind is moving faster, so he's in his brain. It's slow mo. That's what I'm, so that's why it must have felt like an eternity for him because he's just going slow the whole time. I don't know. That's just my theory of like just this like saying of Scopper Gabon talking here because that's a weird way of putting it, right? Anyways, let's keep going. Yeah, my life's changed entirely. My plan was to join up with Buggy and lead a laid back pirating life. But even here in Elbaf, there's so much more to learn. You're a child of what is a child of fate? Why is that bolded? You're a child of fate, Shanks. Don't bother thinking over the tricky little details. You remember Little Garden, the island where we met Dory and Broggy? Of course, so they met them there. How does the water feel, Mr. Ya and Shanksy? Ah, that scared me, Shanksy. Yeah, haha, it feels great. Thanks, Ripley. Look how small they are. And look at Cologne, baby Cologne. She seems to like it when I'm at eye level like this. Yo, sorry, I was just imagining the process of making cologne. if you get my drift, I guess this is how you have to design your house if you live with a giant, huh? I've got a lingonberry tart for you. Have some wine with it if you like. Tell me some stories about Mr. Ya's younger days, Shanksy. Oh boy, the tales I could tell. At every single port of call, Gabon had a different. Hey, punk, you want to leave this island alone? Yeah, Mr. Ya was a player. Mr. Playa. I guess. Anyways, you know much about King Harald. They worship him like a god here in Elbaf. Yes, I met him in Marijoa. We got along all right. Marijoa? Why were you together at Marijoa? But there was something we couldn't talk about in the Holy Land. So if he's back home, I'd like to meet him and discuss it before it's too late. On this day, there was a massacre in the castle, and the most beloved king in Elbaf's history, wise King Harald, perished. Oh, what's that? Let me out. Who blocked the door? Help! And then that's Chief Jarul. That's where he gets the sword through the skull. It's because of the king? This is the treasure of Elbaf, the forbidden devil fruit. But what was it that caused people to praise him so? The forbidden devil fruits! Okay, wait. But what was it that caused people to praise him so? Like the king, right? For that we must go far back in time to 109 years before the present, when the question of what is the most frightening thing on the sea would elicit a unanimous answer. The giant pirate crew were the most widely feared figures of the day. You see Dory and Broggy, they're young here. Oh, and that other giant. Oh, it's the one that was at Water 7, one of the ones guarding the door on the bottom right. Oh, yeah, both of them. Kashi and Kashi? I forgot. At the same time, the royal ship from the land of giants only enhanced the fear the world felt toward Elbaf. It's a giant ship. I hear there's a beautiful princess in the castle. Take a look. Aye! And a major reason for that. Oopsie, my foot slipped. Please don't do that, your majesty. King of Warland, Elbaf Island, Harald. Oops, my foot slipped, and he kicked the guy into the house. Was that Harald, King of Elbaf, who ascended the throne at just 45 years old, 15 in human years? Wait. Okay, wait, sorry. Let me take in that sentence. It's like Harald, king of Elbaf, who ascended throne at just 45 years old, 15 in human years. So they they grow 3 times faster. Is that what? It's kind of like dog years, right? You know what I'm saying? But they live so long. Anyways, was undeniably who's your god now? A low-life scumbag. So Harold was a scumbag. Harold was a scumbag. So yeah, so we need to know how he got the respect that he got, right? Interesting. We're getting a backstory. I don't. It doesn't say that there's a break, and I think before I started this chapter, it said next chapter will be in 6 days. So I don't think there's a break. But this is good to because yeah, throughout the whole time we're everybody from Elbaf is like, oh yeah, beloved King Harold. But like now we're finding out that he started off as a douchebag, right? I feel like eventually he gets better. Um, but yeah, man, great chapter. I'm liking how we're finally going into the history of Elbaf and what happened because we usually do that per island that we go to, like unless something is already happening, like Water 7, right? Something was already kind of happening in terms of like Robin leaving and stuff, so we didn't really get a backstory on Water 7 itself. We kind of did, but not really. But in terms of all the other islands past that, Fishman Island, we get the history. Dressrosa, we get the history. Wano, we get the history. Where else we go? See, Punk Hazard. Did they have history in Punk Hazard? I don't know, but they had the experiments going on there. But like, yeah, we get to learn the history of the island itself and how it got to the state that it's in. So yeah, this was just inevitable that we were gonna get this backstory. And yeah, man, I'm down. I want to know what happened in Elbaf because again, Elbaf has been hyped up since we met the Giants back in like episode what, like 80 something. Um, I mean, what else can I mention here? We didn't get to learn more about Gunko and Brook. Uh, the king looking all like black when he got stabbed, kind of scary in terms of like, was he an elder? Like, did he join the government? Because that's what Loki was saying, right? And you already know, guys, my one main takeaway from this chapter. I hit my mic. Join my crew, man. Come on. It sounds like Elbaf doesn't want you around anyway. I think it'd be fun with you. And if anyone's got a problem, I'll whoop them. I'm not gonna say anything more. I want to end the video by saying this, guys. If Loki joins the Straw Hats, it will instantly jump him to my third favorite in the crew. I don't know why I like Loki so much. Me somewhat predicting that he joins the crew. It's not official yet. It's not official yet. But we know every time Luffy asks somebody to join, at the end of the arc, they're on the ship. That's all I gotta say. I was gonna like counteract that point by saying like, because I've been rewatching some One Piece with like some reactors that I like to watch it with, and during Moria, Gecko Moria, what arc? Well, what was the island called? I always get it mixed up. But anyways, the one with Gecko Moria, and he asked Brook to join, and it's kind of like troll because they just met him, right? And there's some times where like Luffy asked like the zombies to join, like random zombies or like the dog or something to join, right? So like I feel like that was all troll, right? Because he's asking multiple people, like that. It was kind of like a running gag, like oh he just met Brook and he's asking him, oh he just met a zombie and he's asking them. But this is different. Nobody else in Elbaf. He's met a bunch of people in Elbaf. Didn't say a word to them about joining the crew. Not a single word. Dorian Broggy, you're there. Didn't ask for that. You know, he's keeping them with the giant crew, giant pirates, pirate crew, whatever. Loki is joining. Anyways, guys, that's it for the video. I don't really do outros anymore. Super excited to read next chapter, and yeah, just backstory of Elbaf. I am freaking down. Anyways, it's been your boy, and yeah, I don't do any endings anymore. So yeah, I'm just out. I'll see you guys next week, man. So dope, yo. Let's go, Loki. Jeez.